Okay, so the Data tab. This is the one everybody scrolls past, and honestly, it's the tab that actually saves your day. 5 groups in here, 30-odd tools, and about 9 shortcuts that'll make you look way faster than you are. Stick around to the end, because the last one is the one nobody uses. Here's the whole tab in one picture. Get and Transform pulls the data in. Sort and Filter puts it in order and hides the noise. Data Tools cleans up the mess, splitting columns, killing duplicates, blocking bad entries. Forecast lets you work backwards from an answer you want. And Outline folds a giant sheet into something a human can actually read. That's it. That's the tab. Group 1. Get and Transform. Look, if you're still copying and pasting from a CSV, please stop. Use Get Data or from Text CSV, and Excel keeps your columns intact. From Web is the fun one. You paste a link, and it pulls a live table straight off the page. And when it's your own table, From Table Range sends it into Power Query. Now, the part people miss, Queries and Connections shows every live link in the workbook. Hit Refresh All, Control-Alt F5, and everything updates at once. No retyping, ever. Group 2. Sort and Filter. A to Z, Z to A, those you know. But the Sort button with the little dialog, that's the one that sorts by 2 or 3 columns at once. Region first, then sales, then date. Filter is the big one. Control-Shift-L drops an arrow onto every heading, and Alt plus down arrow opens it without touching the mouse. Clear brings all your rows back. And Advanced, that's when you want to filter on your own criteria range. Power user stuff. Group 3. Data Tools. This is the cleanup crew. Text to Columns splits one messy column into clean ones, full names into first and last in about 4 seconds. Flash fill is the magic trick. Type the pattern once, press Ctrl-E, and Excel figures out the rest of the column by itself. Remove duplicates does exactly what it says, and you should run it before you total anything. Then data validation. Build a drop-down list, and bad entries just can't get in. Consolidate adds up the same cell across a stack of sheets, and Relationships links 2 tables by a shared column. Group 4. Forecast. Goal Seek is the one I love. You know the answer you want, say a total of 50,000, and Excel works backwards and tells you what the input has to be. Scenario Manager saves your best case and your worst case side by side. Data Table tests a whole grid of what-ifs at once, and Forecast Sheet just projects the trend forward and draws you the chart. Group 5. Outline. Underrated. Group collapses rows or columns into a section you can fold shut. Shift-Alt-right arrow to group, Shift-Alt-left arrow to ungroup. And Subtotal. Drops automatic totals in at every change in your data. One click and a 2,000-row sheet turns into a summary you can actually show someone. So here's the routine. Every time. Import it properly, from Text CSV, not paste. Split the messy columns with text to columns, then let Flash Fill finish the job. Remove duplicates before you total anything. Sort and filter with Control-Shift-L, and then group and subtotal it. So what you hand over is a summary, not a swamp. 5 steps. Works on any data set you'll ever get. Quick cheat sheet. Control-Shift-L filters on and off. Alt-down arrow, open the dropdown. Control-E, Flash Fill. Alt-AE, text to columns. Alt-AM, remove duplicates. Alt-AVV, data validation. Control-Alt-F5, refresh every query. Shift-Alt-right arrow to group. Shift-Alt-left arrow to ungroup. Screenshot that one. 4 things to remember. Import, don't paste. Flash Fill reads patterns, so give it one example and press Control-E. Duplicates first, always, before you total. And validation stops mistakes before they happen. A dropdown beats fixing typos later. Formulas calculated. Data cleans it. Review tab next? Follow AR All Tips for more smart tech tips.